Hey guys, how are we doing? It's Crypto Insight UK here, bringing you back an XRP Ripple video. I know I've not been that active on YouTube. I've actually been on holiday, but we're back into it. I've got loads of announcements coming up in this video. It's mainly focused on XRP and Ripple. Towards the end, there's going to be something big that I'm going to share with you, a massive investment opportunity. I actually think this is probably one of the biggest opportunities since I've been in crypto. And yeah, you don't really want to miss it. So let's just dive straight in. I'm going to try and keep it as short as possible. Just going to catch us up on everything that's happened with Ripple and XRP specifically since I've been away. So we've had Ripple's Q2 reports. There's a lot of Ripple talking about a lot of different things in here. One of the main things I wanted to talk about is where we get there, the XLS20. So they have voted in the XLS20 update. It's not actually been updated yet, I don't think, but that brings NFTs onto the XRP ledger. When that comes through, I think it'll be a massive boost in popularity for the XRP ledger. Like, for example, we saw Solana run up from like $50 to like $400 when they had their NFTs introduced. A few other little things on here. We're talking about interoperability. We're actually going to quickly look at a clip in a second that talks about bridging, just to show you guys what a bridge is and how interoperability between different blockchains works. Something else I thought was very interesting is that Fluff World, the Root Network, is like it's just a new NFT like game sort of thing, like a metaverse world being brought onto the XRP ledger, but it's actually going to be used with the Ethereum virtual machine. But we're going to use XRP as the gas token, so I thought that was very interesting. And they talk about a bit about regulations here, an update on the lawsuit, which we're going to talk about anyway. And then this was very interesting as well. The FinCEN leverages XRP ODL. We've talked about this before in different breakdown videos. Basically, Lithuania-based company FinCEN with a new ODL enabling their customers to make payments between Europe and Mexico. And I thought this was very interesting as well. So basically, that's business to business, by the way. Business to business ODL, not necessarily retail to retail. That's business to business, which is obviously very interesting. Then in Q2, they've had a 9x year-over-year growth, which is amazing, and increased sales from $408.9 million worth of XRP to ODL customers from $273 million. I think that the main and most important things that we want to talk about in this, as well as obviously the carbon markets, are somewhere Ripple are trying to really focus in on in terms of NFTs. Also, this persist with the Colombian land being minted on the XRP ledger, which we will quickly look at now because I have got that open somewhere else. If I can quickly find it, here it is. Excited to share that we just put into production the first version of the National Land Registry. This is from Persist with Ripple and Agencia Tierras in Colombia. Basically, now you can register land from Colombia on the XRP ledger. Also, FOMO Pay is another ODL partner. It's just recently announced. This is after the Q2 report came out. So they're going to be basically Euro to USD through ODL and their treasury of their company. Again, another B2B ODL customer. I think that's very interesting, guys, and I can't wait to see where this space goes with Ripple and ODL. It seems to be growing every day. Next, we are going to have this little clip about just bridges, and I just want to make sure that I've got a property set up, so it's going to be cool. Yeah, that's all good. Just going to quickly check this. I'm going to play it now.
So how do those bridges work? How specifically can you transfer your value from, say, Ethereum to the XRP ledger?
Most of them, what they do is you can lock your value on one side and then they will mint some sort of wrapped token on the other side. So for example, if you're trying to transfer your Ethereum to the XRP ledger, what you might do is you would lock it in a smart contract on Ethereum, and then you'll have some way of proving on the XRP ledger that you've locked that money there, or you'll have some centralized party that does the moving of the funds for you. And then on the XRP ledger, you can claim the funds that you locked.
So how do blockchains currently bridge with one another?
So I think that's quite interesting. Not many people understand how bridging works, and I think that's a great explanation. Basically, you lock your funds on one blockchain and redeem them on another. So when you can start getting bridges from multiple blockchains, it's pretty good because it means that like there's going to be dormant capital or dormant crypto on each of the exchanges, which again drives down supply over time. So we're going to quickly get into the latest update in the SEC lawsuit, which is this. It's just ridiculous. I said this is a joke. The SEC won't clarify if it's William Hinman in a video. This is one of the 7 Ripple are requesting. And then off the back of this, the SEC want to reopen discovery. What even is that? How can they be allowed to do this? So basically the SEC, Ripple goes to the SEC, oh, we're going to use this video as evidence. Can you just basically say that this is definitely William Hinman? It's clearly William Hinman in the video. The SEC say, oh, we don't know because we haven't seen the video. Ripple is showing them, they're like, oh, we don't know where the source of the video came from, so we can't confirm or deny that it is or it isn't. Ripple have had this issue with 7 different videos that they were just showing the SEC. They literally just need the SEC to say, yes, it is that person. And they're making it difficult again, obviously. And basically have come out and said, yeah, we're not sure. We also now want to reopen discovery. Off the back of a request to, just to clarify if it's someone who works in their agency or not. It's ridiculous. I spat everywhere. It's ridiculous. I don't even know how it's possible for that to be a thing. Like, they're embarrassing, and I try not to get emotionally involved in this, but like that actually frustrates me and winds me up. It's like, come on, man, you're supposed to be grown adults and you're being ridiculous. Anyway, Jeremy Hogan chimed in and said, Ripple simply want to authenticate 7 videos of SEC employees giving speeches, and the SEC is messing around again with it. The SEC played games responding originally last year. Authentication is standard stuff in litigation and should not be this difficult. Exactly what I was saying. Also, on a personal note, I hope Ripple gets the videos authenticated because 3 of them are Commissioner Robert Jackson and Judge Torres needs to see the video just for entertainment value. But it's just a joke, guys. It's ridiculous. Then this was something I thought was very interesting. I did think it was new news, but Crypto Eri spoke to me and said, oh, it's not actually new. It's been out since 2021, but I still want to touch on it. Basically, Ripple and a new ODL or a way to use ODL specifically. It's definitely new to Tranglo, but essentially customers can borrow XRP from Ripple's wallet, use it for transactions, and then settle the payment. That way they don't have to hold the XRP specifically, so they might be able to get around a lot of different legalities. People have commented on my video saying, how will this help the XRP price? Because they won't have to buy the XRP themselves. No, but Ripple are going to have to hold significantly more XRP in the wallets that they're going to be using for ODL, depending on how many people start signing up for the ODL platform. They can also lend XRP to people from these wallets for different time periods as well, different interests. So it's definitely positive. Any extra volume through XRP, I always say this, any extra volume on the XRP ledger or any extra value brought to the ledger in turn over time will bring up the price of XRP, in my opinion. I think that's literally how network adoption works. And yeah, that's basically how value is derived, isn't it? The more you use something, the more valuable it is to other people. They're going to want some of it, etc., etc. We've talked about this. Okay, so finally, there's this. We are launching our weekly newsletter. And this is the important part. Okay, I said at the start, I'd tell you about a really important investment. And I wasn't lying. And it's Flare Networks. And don't switch this video off yet because they're changing something completely. They're changing their distribution policy for Flare Networks. Or it's at least been suggested they're changing their distribution policy. Before, 15% of your tokens, if you had your XRP on any exchange for the snapshot back in November of 2020, you would have been receiving 15% of your Flare tokens to the exchange, and then a further 2.5% every month after that until the delegation is completed. Now, you need to take that 15% off the exchange, delegate it to a Flare time series oracle. From that time series oracle, you'll get 2.5% every month until the delegation is completed. But what this means is, if you buy someone's Flare tokens on launch or buy the IOUs before launch, you actually, essentially, not like literally, but so it's easy to understand, you actually buy the contract, which basically allows you to get their delegated asset. So this article I actually wrote for one of my private clients, and I will attach this to the first weekly newsletter that you get. Essentially what it says is, if we buy 20 grand's worth of Flare tokens, if the price stays at 50 cents, we'll get 40,000 tokens. If you then delegate this, you would be rewarded 6,666 tokens a month. And over the 3 years, you will get 266,000 Flare. If you want a deeper understanding of this and actually understand how this works, sign up to the newsletter that's going to be launching next week. I think it's either next week or the week after we're launching, but stay ahead of the game. If you want to understand when it's definitely coming out, link in my bio, go on the Beacon's top link and put your email in there. I definitely wouldn't say miss. I say definitely don't miss it, because this article we wrote, published it on the 8th of the 7th. It's a free article. It's free to download. It's going to be on the Patreon homepage. You can download this. It's in black and white. People have already got their copy of it because I sent it out a long while ago. We talk about risk to reward. But in the charts, this is the most interesting part, guys. Bear in mind, we published the chart section on the 5th of the 7th, 2022, a month ago. We said when oil price was up at $113, if we do see oil's price break down, I suspect it will fall to the 200 moving average, which will be low 90s over the next month or so. Guess what, guys? Oil price, let me just quickly go there. Oil price right now, $93.57. So you'd have made about a 25% trade there. I actually did have that trade myself, so made a decent swing on that. Another thing that we said is, again, published on the 5th of the 7th, when Bitcoin was at around $20,000, we said that we think Bitcoin's going to have a short-term relief rally to 25 to 28K. So we'll go on the date of publication just so I can show you. We published this on the 5th of the 7th, which if we go on the daily, 5th of the 7th is around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Bitcoin was at $20,250. The highest point we've been since then is 24,700. So pretty close to 25,000 to 28,000. And I actually think we've still got a little bit further to go in this relief rally. And then from there, we can decide whether we think we're going to go up further or not. But again, if you're taking a trade on that, you're in the money. And then finally, what I put in the conclusion was, I thought it was a decent time to buy Bored Ape, from the Bored Ape Yacht Club. And I know this is a big investment for a lot of people. I talked about some of my private clients I was speaking to about buying a Bored Ape. At the time, the floor was 92 ETH. I said that I thought they'd go up in value. Now the floor is 81 ETH, so it's down 10 ETH in value. However, Ethereum at that time was on the 5th of July. Where are we? Boom, 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 boom. Ethereum at that time was at $1,100. Hang on, wait. The 5th, it was at $1,146. It's now at $1,621. So at the time, it was roughly 1,146 times 92, to give you that math. 1,146 times 92. Oh, good one, Will. Times 92 is $105,000. That's what it was at the time. And right now, it's 82 times 1,650. 1,620, sorry. I don't want to. 1,620. 132,000. So that would have been a $27,000 return in the month if you bought a Bored Ape and sold it at floor. Now, so obviously not a lot of people have the capital to do that. I'm just saying these are the investments that we pointed out. Again, none of us financial advisors, but these are the things that you're going to be getting if you do sign up to this weekly newsletter. It's going to be $5 a week subscription, but the first 100 people are going to get a discount. We haven't decided what the discount's going to be, but yeah, keep your eyes peeled. And if you do want to be involved, or at least are interested in having a look, put your email in the Beacons link above, and I'm sure we'll talk about it again anyway. The site's not ready to launch yet. We're going to launch it probably in the next, maybe over the weekend, to launch the actual site, and then the first edition of our newsletter will probably be out next week, as I said, and then weekly thereafter. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, please drop a like on the video and share it with a friend. And I'll speak to you on the next one. Peace up, A-Town down, as Usher would say.